What up, guys? Trevor the Ice Mask Gang here, and we were so close. But I just have a feeling I'm going to have to do this series this year. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the Cardinals, but I did not want to have to do the series this year. I was lucky if I got to skip the Blue Series. This is the first year I was going to do the Blue Series in the spring. I was able to skip that thanks to the Blues winning the Cup. But you know what? I'm going to have to do this series like I do every year because the Cardinals are being just makes me want to scream. So welcome to the annual series of MLB The Show's playoffs. Let's go. Let's start game 1. Play full game. It's a Wednesday, okay. So let's get this shit show on the road. Game 1. What, fuck SunTrust Park. We're going old-fashioned. Going with Turner Field. Let's go clear skies. Well, we already have a difference between the real life and the simulation. Because the Brewers actually beat Washington.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves.
We're at Turner Field, because you know what?
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network.
Atlanta Braves.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St.
Mike
Louis
Schultz
Cardinals.
lineup: Dexter Fowler,
What's
Matt
this club
Carpenter,
gonna need
Paul
to focus
Goldschmidt,
on this
Marcell
evening,
Ozuna.
Mark?
Paul
Matt,
DeYoung,
you take a
Yadier
look
Molina,
at
the
this
captain,
lineup.
is
I
batting
find
6th and
myself
catching.
thinking
Tommy
back to
Edmonds,
my
second
playing
baseman,
days when
batting
I knew
8th.
I had the ace
Harrison
on the
Bader,
mound.
and
It
then
had
Miles
to be
Michaelis
win
is the
day, and
pitcher,
when you
batting
get in the
9th.
car
Mike
to drive to
Sirota
the
is on the
yard, you
mound
tell
for the
yourself,
Braves.
even though you felt bad about
5
it,
stars,
just
2-1
get 2 or
record,
3. All the
3.51
pressure's on
ERA,
the big boy to have to
25.2
execute, and he
innings,
usually does. Look
30
for this
hits,
lineup to try and
1.44 whip.
execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2
Not
runs
used to this
early
right
in
now.
this one.
It's been forever.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
Donaldson, Swanson,
And let's
Albies, and
focus our
Freeman on
attention
the
on the guy
infield.
behind the plate,
Markakis,
putting the
Acuna
digits
Jr., and
down.
Joyce in the
That's
outfield.
Brian
And
McCann.
McCann
I
is
don't
behind
think
the plate.
he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star
And
with the
here's
ability
Dex.
to launch.
He
Into the
digs
box
in.
now, Dexter
For St.
Fowler.
Louis.
And we are set for
right field.
baseball here this evening.
Dexter Fowler.
First
Here
pitch
comes the
to
first
the
pitch.
Cardinals, right fielder.
Hit back up the middle.
And Fowler's on
And
base
a
for the
hit.
leadoff
So
hit.
he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next
And here's
at-bat.
Carp.
Here's Matt Carpenter. This is hit high in the air out
Carp
toward
hits
left
it
center.
deep.
Markakis giving chase. He can't make the play as it
And that's
hops
a
over
ground
the
rule
wall.
double.
And that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Goldschmidt.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their
Carpenter
first
with the
run
ground
of the
rule
game
double.
across. but those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone
here's
gets
Goldie.
2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Goldie hits it. 1-0 St. Louis. Here comes Carp.
The throw to the plate, and he will
2-0 St. Louis.
Safe at home plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is
Goldie comes
early,
through
and
for the
they've done
Redbirds.
just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And here's Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's a fly ball.
Ozuna hits it.
Acuna on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this one will bounce into the wall.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's
Ozuna
hard
with
to
the
get back
double.
on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going.
And here comes
He's gotta
Paulie
find a way to
D.
string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here's Paulie D now.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder,
Paulie D hits it up the middle. Third.
And
Productive out. 3-0 St. Louis. As Goldie scores.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Here's the Cardinals captain, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now batting, Yadier Molina. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Yanked on
Yachty,
the ground
fair
down
ball.
the line.
Ozuna
And
rounding
that is a
third
fair
all the way to
ball
the
as this
plate.
one's heading for the left field corner. And the run
And
will come
4-0
across
St.
to score
Louis.
from
Yachty
second,
comes
and they open it
through.
up to 4-0 now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan.
Say it with me, guys. Yachty, Yachty, Yachty. And here's Eddie. Tommy Edman, the rookie. Switch
Into
hitter.
the box now, number 19.
Edman.
On the ground
Up the
to
middle.
second.
Yachty the second.
And that's through for a hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Here's Harrison Bader.
Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Yachty at second. Eddie over at first.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball
Bader.
left side. And there's
And
a base hit
bases
as
are
that gets
loaded
through
now
into left.
for Miles
Markak is able to
Michaelis.
get this in though. Boy, that's 3 straight hits that he surrendered here in the top of inning number 1. Yeah, it might be a good time to give the old bullpen a ring.
And here's Miles Michaelis.
Stepping in now, Miles Michaelis.
Michaelis.
Drives a liner to right
1
center,
run will score.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out
Here comes
hit.
Eddie.
1 run is scored.
Bader over
And
to
the
third.
second
Miles
run will score
Michaelis.
as well
6-0
as they've opened it
St.
up
Louis.
to 6-0 now.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitch, strikeouts.
And Sean
all of the
Newcomb is
above.
coming in
Sean
from the
Newcomb
bullpen
comes on
for
to
the
work
Braves.
much earlier than anticipated.
No
Obviously,
racist
as he'll try and right
tomahawk
the
here
ship in the
today.
very first inning.
Here's Dexter now.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he lifts it in the air to right field.
That's right. That just might score Bader, though.
Catch is made here in
Here
right,
comes
and
Bader.
here comes the runner from third. And he will score
And it's
on the
7-0. Sacrifice fly for Dexter Fowler.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one
7-0
inning,
for the National
you're
League
doing a
Central
lot of
Division
things right.
champions.
And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
And here's Matt Carpenter.
Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line to the right side.
Is
Joyce is
out
there
by
to
Matt
make
Joyce,
the catch,
and we're head
mercifully, the
to the
side
bottom
is
of the
finally
first.
retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 7-0.
Let's look at the
And time
Braves
now to
starting
take a look at how
lineup.
these Braves are lined up in this one.
Acuna
What's the
Jr.,
key for
Albies,
them
Freeman,
tonight, D-Ro?
Donaldson.
Matty, this lineup
Rodriguez,
finds himself
Joyce,
in a hole
McCann,
right now.
Swanson, and Newcomb.
Down a bunch of
It's
runs.
the starting lineup.
This is where you find out about your lineup, though. That pass to baton
Miles
mentality.
Michaelis is on the
Can't
mound
try
for
and
the
get it
St.
all
Louis
back at
Cardinals.
once. Have good at bats. Follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Miles Michaelis gets
The Lizard
call
King.
in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days.
Carpenter,
throws
Young,
strikes,
Edmund, and
gives his
Goldschmidt
team a
along the
chance to
infield.
win every single
Ozuna,
time he
Bader,
goes
and
out
Fowler
there.
in the
It'll be
outfield.
fun to watch in this
The
one
captain,
here today.
Molina, is behind
So
the
here's
plate.
how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a
Here's
step to
Ronald
your right or
Acuna
left, but
Jr.
there's a
Lee
lot of
Diggs
trust
in.
that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Acuna Jr.
First pitch
First
from
pitch
Miles
of the
Michaelis.
at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I got the count 0-2.
Into the
Fouled it
corner and
off.
slicing foul. Fastball
Struck him
swung on,
out.
missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
Batting
base,
second.
and that's just what they
The
did
second
right there.
baseman.
Big strikeout,
Ozzie.
keep that guy off the base path.
Albies.
Here's
At the
Albies
plate,
now.
Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First pitch
First
from the Lizard
pitch
King.
on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but
1-2.
it's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Fouled
Fouled
off.
off. Okay.
The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left.
Carpenter.
Carpenter fields
To
it
Goldschmidt.
cleanly, and there's out
2
number
away.
2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie
Here's the first
Freeman
baseman,
now.
Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Another 0-2 home.
Line drive
Edman.
snagged on a short hop.
Goldschmidt.
Whip this one to first in time.
Foul
and
in the
that
first
ends the
inning.
Down in order go the Braves. They're
Goldschmidt,
down by a
Ozuna,
touchdown,
DeYoung.
7-0.
Here's Paul
Stepping
Goldschmidt.
in,
1
Paul
for 1, a
Goldschmidt.
single,
He
2
singled his
RBIs,
last
and a
time up.
run.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Goldie. That's
Minor
into the
into
gap.
right center. That's a base hit.
Goldie
Digging
routing
for
first,
second
Jones
is
way to
Goldschmidt.
second. Leadoff double for Paul
And he will
Goldschmidt.
make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Ozuna.
In now, Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna up the middle.
Line drive, and that's a
Goldie,
base
is
hit
he
into
going to
center
try? He's going to
field.
be held at third by Pop Warner.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches.
Here's
he
Paul
cannot leave
DeYoung
the ball
now.
over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. He swings
DeYoung.
and rounds it to short.
That's a double
Over to
play, but the
Abbey.
run will score.
Now over to Freddie.
8-0
That's a double
St.
play.
Louis.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
And here's Yachty now.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's one hit in the air to the right
And
side.
Yachty pops up to second
Albies
base.
is there, and they go down
Cardinals
in a
get
hurry
one,
here
though,
as
in the
the side
second.
is quickly
8-0
retired.
St. Louis.
2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
Welcome to Turner
St.
Field.
Louis is out in front, 8-0. So
Here's
coming
Josh
to the
Donaldson
plate, Josh
now.
Donaldson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this
third
big
baseman.
deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch from Miles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is
Joe
Freddie
McDonald at
Ferguson.
first. Carl
You know, this
Dixon
is
at
one of the
second.
guys
Eric
behind the dish,
Summergill
Freddie Ferguson,
at
Dan,
third.
that the
And Freddie
rookies are going to
Ferguson
have a
is
tough
home
time
plate
with.
umpire.
If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike
Struck
3
him
called
out.
on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
Settling in now, Nick Markakis.
Markakis
He'll get to
now.
take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Edman.
Scooped up on
DeYoung.
the first, and
Edman
Markakis
to
is
Goldschmidt,
retired
sorry.
2 away.
That's 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Matt Joyce now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled
That's
away.
fouled off.
2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Popped him up.
Up, Goldschmidt
has
over
a
in
play.
foul territory.
Makes
Makes
the
the
catch,
play.
and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played
Edmund,
2 full.
Bader,
The Cardinals are out in
Douglas.
front.
Thank you
8
for the
to nothing.
comment.
Digging in now, number 19, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 19.
Hello, nothing much.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Edmund.
Swing and a miss at a first
And a
pitch
swing and a
changeup,
miss from
0-1.
Tommy Edmund.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the
Edmund,
right field line.
that gets
In
down.
there, a base hit.
Edmund's on base with a single to lead off. Top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Here's Bader now.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to
Edmund
deliver.
stealing.
Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. It skips in.
And he's safe. Stolen base for Tommy Edmund.
Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A runner at second, nobody out. Line toward the
Bader
alley in
hits
left
it.
center.
And it gets down.
Boy, call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're gonna
Edmund
try
being
to
waved in
wave
by
that
Pop
runner
Warner.
around third. Safe at the
9-0
plate
St.
as
Louis.
they extend their lead even further. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much
Now
more
back.
important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
And here's Miles Michaelis now.
Standing in now, Miles Michaelis. Oh,
Michaelis.
now look at this. The pitcher gives one
Deep.
a ride to deep left.
Get up, baby. Get up.
Markakis is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number
And
1.
Bader will tag up
And
for
he'll
third.
make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
Here's Dexter now.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter Fowler earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out.
And he's gunned down.
Throw home to cut down the run. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double.
Cardinals
We
do get
play
1
2 and a
though.
half. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Braves nothing.
To the bottom of the 3rd.
Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark
Leading
DeRosa
up
and Dan
for the
Plesac
Braves.
as
Trevor,
the
the Ice
left-handed
Mask
hitting
gang
pitcher
here.
Brian McCann
Brian.
settles in to start out the
McCann
inning.
digs in.
Yeah.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Now a ball
That's
lined to the
fouled
left
off.
side. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here is a
That's hit
ground
right
ball
into the
now
shift.
for the shortstop to
For
the
DeYoung,
right of second.
over to Goldschmidt.
And the throw to first is
One
in
away.
time, one gone.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Into the box,
Here's Swanson
Dansby
now.
Swanson. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And he
That's
fouls
fouled
this one
off.
off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Another 0-2 coming. And
Struck him out.
They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
2 away.
Another
Miles
strikeout
Michaelis.
for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go
Batting
about
ninth,
his business.
the pitcher,
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many
Like
hitters
those
that
bats
like
just
to see
floating.
this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Sean Newcomb. As the first
That's
pitch to him is
strike
in there
one.
for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he comes
Struck
back with
him
a
out.
fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Matt Carpenter, he'll try to get it going here to begin the
Here's
fourth.
Carp.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch to the Cardinals third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right.
And he drops it.
Misses it.
And Carpenter's on base. That's an E9.
Well, in his defense,
on
he
Matt
did
Davis.
have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
And here's Goldschmidt.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and
Goldschmidt.
a drive sent out toward the gap.
Deep.
Acuna going back on it.
Goodbye.
Go
Home
crazy,
run,
folks.
Paul
Go
Goldschmidt.
crazy. It's a home run.
11-0 St. Louis. Goldie with the absolute rocket.
A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
11-0
His first
St.
homer here
Louis.
in the series as the blowout continues.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's Ozuna now.
now batting,
In now, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
A shot
And
to
that
second
is
base
caught
and
by
handled for
Albies
the
over at
first out.
second. An amazing play.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
And here's Paulie D now.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. And he puts it on the ground to second.
And Albies
He has
bobbles
some
it.
trouble with it. And the throw will
Then
be too
Paul
late
DeYoung
as he
will
can't
reach.
recover in time.
And that's going to be ruled a base hit.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
And here
So
comes
digging in
Yachty.
now, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
On the move is Joyce, but he can't make the play.
On
as
his
it
way to
finds the
third is
outfield
Paulie
grab.
D.
Throw won't get him.
And here comes the Braves pitching
And
coach.
now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
And here's Tommy Edman.
Digging in to
2
try
for
it
2,
again.
2
Number
singles,
19,
2 runs.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And way out to make a spectacular
And here
pitch. Wow.
comes
And
the
not
young.
in time as the run
12-0
scores.
St. Louis.
Now batting.
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology
That's a nice
demonstrates
play by
to us that his
Markakis, but the
route
Cardinals
was really
still
what
score
made it
another
happen.
run.
Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle
And
he
here's
took
Harrison
to get
Bader.
to the ball.
Yachty over at first.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison
Bader.
Bader. Whoa, right
Newcomb.
back at him, and it
Got
hit
it.
him.
And that
Fortunately, he's
will end
able
the
to
inning.
stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they pick up 3 runs
head to the
on
bottom of
3
the
hits,
fourth.
including the home run. One
Cardinals
error,
up.
and a runner left.
12-0.
On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Braves nothing. And here's Ronald Acuna.
Fourth, Braves are still hitless.
Base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off.
That's fouled off.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Struck him out.
Slider there swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Michaelis kicks and delivers.
Albies with
that's
a
high.
1-1 count now.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Strike 2. Kicks and deals.
Hit on the ground
down
the
the
first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. High
That's
in the air
hit
to center
in the
field.
center. Bader is there.
Bader is
2
there,
away.
2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie
and
Freeman
it seems
now.
like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Freeman is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him.
And a fastball called.
Through
strike
4.
three,
Cardinals
and the
up by
side
12.
is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Josh Tomlin gets
Tomlin's in the
pitch
game
here,
for
and
the
he'll try to
Braves.
sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Josh Tomlin.
Now at the
Here's
plate,
Miles
Miles
Michaelis.
Michaelis.
He
Got
digs
hit
in for the
2
Cardinals.
tries so
The
far.
pitcher, Miles Michaelis.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and
Miles,
a fly ball.
and
Chasing
that's
after
fouled
it is
off.
Joyce, and no one will track
Strike
it down.
1.
Softly hit
Miles,
here to the
the
left
third,
side. And
caught
this will
by
be gobbled up
Donaldson.
fairly easily down there at third for the
Now
first
batting,
out.
right
Braves
field.
are into
Max
their
Soroka.
bullpen now as there are
Starting
the
pitcher
final
Braves.
numbers for their
0.1
starter.
innings
Clearly
pitched,
not
8
the
hits, 7
postseason
runs,
outing
7
he
earned
had
runs, no
envisioned.
walks, no Ks,
One
9
of the tough
pitches.
things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was
And
filling
here's
up the
Dexter
strike
Fowler.
zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to
Dexter
straightaway
hits
left.
it out.
Markakis has a read
To
on
left.
it, and he makes the
Markakis is
catch
there.
for the second out.
2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And here's Carp.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away.
Carp fouls it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing
Carp.
and a drive hit well out
Deep.
to right field.
Right
Back goes
field.
Joyce. And
Off
this
the
one
wall.
scoots all the
Carp
way to
on
the
his way to
wall.
second base.
And the throw in gets away from him.
That was a great
Carp's
job
in there
of
with the
driving
double.
that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Goldie now.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt.
As he
Goldie.
swings and
That's
grounds it
up the
toward the
middle.
hole.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they
Carpenter be
didn't
held at
like their
third.
chances there.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4
Here's
was a
Ozuna.
round tripper. Not a bad day. Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
First pitch on its way. Line
Ozuna.
toward the gap in left center.
That's going to
And
get
this is turning
down.
ugly now
13-0
as this
St.
ball's
Louis.
down for extra bases.
Goldie
And the
on his
runner
running
scores
third on his
from
way to
third
home.
as they extend their lead.
14-0.
Well
Ozuna clears the bases with the double.
Going to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this
Now
since
batting.
I don't know
The
when.
shortstop.
It's been a combination of spotty pitching and
Young.
inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Here's Paul DeYoung
Stepping
now.
into the box, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ozuna at second. 2 outs. Top of the 5th.
First
Turner
offering
field.
on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward
DeYoung.
left center.
Deep.
Markakis on the run, but it's
And
over
that's
his
a ground
head,
rule
and it
double.
hops the wall for a
15-0
ground
St.
rule double.
Louis.
The catcher,
Paul
number
DeYoung.
This thing
Ozuna
bounces
scores.
over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And here's Yachty.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. Line
Yachty
toward the hole.
that will
That's
get down. DeYoung rounding third on the way to the plate.
And
He'll score 16-0. Yachty with the single. Paul DeYoung scores 16-0 Redbirds.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
In now, number 19. Liner toward
Edman.
right center. And this is
That's
going to
get down.
third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Molina
Yachty rounding third on the way to plate.
Headed for home. Safe at the
Yachty scores 17-0 St. Louis over Atlanta.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Harrison Bader, runner in scoring position with two gone. Pause, now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
0-2. Edman at second.
0-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Acuna.
He's there.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Heading to the bottom of the fifth.
9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Last half of the fifth coming up. Cards lead it 17-0.
Here's Josh Donaldson. He digs in for the Braves.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Screen.
And here's
Struck him out.
3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate.
Molina it up. Yachty's there, 2 away.
He brings it in on the warning track. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Stepping in for the Braves, Matt Joyce. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive.
Goldie.
This guy's not going anywhere.
And there we go.
Will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're in a wee bit of a hole.
Carpenter.
Down 17-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Miles Michaelis.
Here's Miles Michaelis.
Plate
He
appearance
digs in for
tonight,
St. Louis.
and why not? He's been in control all game long.
Michaelis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is
One
there.
away.
One away.
Now batting. Right
Why don't we
fielder.
get the
So the
bullpen up? Because
Dexter Fowler.
let's go ahead and get Gallegos and Webb warming up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Miles go through 6 and then
Lifted into center field. Acuna is there,
And
so
that's
2
two
pitches
away.
and 2 outs thus far.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
here's Carp now.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A shot
Carpenter.
to first base and caught there to
Absolutely
end
caught.
the inning.
Great play
Brian
by Freddie
McCann will be
Freeman
the
right
one
there.
to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. Bottom
Head
part.
to the bottom of the 6th.
So striding forward now.
Way to go.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we entered the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Hits this one hard the other way.
Carpenter
is there. And the
The
throw on the
Goldschmidt,
first
one
will
away.
take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Here's Swansky. Or Swanson.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hard hit ball to second.
Carpenter.
The
Wait, that's
throw from
Edmund.
his
Sorry,
knees.
Edmund with the play.
Gets him at first base as he
Tommy
took away
Edman.
a sure base hit that time.
Oh, looks like Tommy Edmund has
Taylor
suffered an injury.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit.
Well, let's go ahead and bring Edmundo Sosa
For
in.
the pitcher, Edmundo Sosa will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
This game for the Cardinals. Now playing second base.
Might as well pull him
Number
just to be
63,
safe.
Edmundo Sosa.
Edmund looks like he got injured on that play. So
Flowers, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the catch.
Bader
And
makes
we'll
the
have
catch.
to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves.
Goldschmidt,
They're in a wee bit of a
Ozuna.
hole. Down.
DeYoung.
Your
Anthony
attention, please.
Swarzak comes on to pitch
Now
now, hoping for
pitching for
better
the Braves.
results than the other arms that they've
38.
run out there in this one.
First pitch to Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Ready and waiting. Jagers, ready and waiting.
The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders
Seventh
away.
inning
Now
here
I think
at
you
Turner
have to
Field
think
in
about
Atlanta.
running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3
Goldschmidt.
times in a row.
Acuna on the move. He
One
gets
away.
there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
So now it'll be the 4-hole
Marcell.
hitter, Marcell
Here's Ozuna.
Ozuna. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And here's Paul DeYoung.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
DeYoung.
And there's a base hit on the line.
It's a single right there.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's Yachty now.
Into the box, Yachty or Molina. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up
Yachty pops
drifting
it
into
up.
shallow right field. Albies is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Acuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
We're moving right along into this one as we get into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Looking to send him packing again. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Let's go and turn Albies around.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here comes Mike Shildt out of the Cardinals dugout, and that's going to be it for Miles Michaelis.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Tyler Webb.
Here's Tyler Webb, number 30,
trying
as
to
he
get the
comes
final
in
2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No ball. And a strike. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul
Going to
ball.
get Miller up as well.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Popped up. Molina moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Freddie Freeman
Striking
now.
in, Freddie Freeman. He's
First
grounded
base,
out
Tyler
and struck
Webb
out
in
in
the
his
7th.
2 trips to the plate. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. High in the air out to center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3.
Bader.
They're in a wee bit of a hole.
Webb.
Down
17-0 St. Louis. Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
He came in
Getting
after
his first
Tommy
plate
Edman got
appearance here
injured.
in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short.
Sosa.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Bring O'Neill in.
So here now, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tyler O'Neill.
balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Giovanni Gallegos.
Here's Gallegos.
Pitch out of the
He
bullpen
comes
in the
in.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
And now the
He'll
Atlanta
face
number.
Josh Donaldson.
4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here it comes on 0-2. Chopper down the third baseline. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Coming to
The left fielder, number 22, Nick.
Tsunamis.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And here comes Andrew
So we'll
Miller,
make a
the
matchup
lefty.
move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Andrew Miller.
Here comes Miller into the game now.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate.
Struck him out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch
right
out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Miller time, baby.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Down in order go the Braves. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Jerry Blevins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter.
Ready now,
Carpenter
Matt Carpenter.
Actually, since we're facing left, let's go ahead and do a strategic thing and bring Munoz in.
For his Jairo Munoz will
Here's
move into the
Jairo
on-deck circle now to
Munoz.
try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Milk digging for the Cardinals.
Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
And here's
Now in
Goldie.
the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time.
Make it up to first safely on a base hit.
Infield single. And they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
And here's Ozuna.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll swing and
Ozuna's
lift a
gonna
fly
fly
ball
out.
to right center. Joyce is there, and that retires the side.
We head to the bottom of the ninth.
Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches, but that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it. Jairo Munoz is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing
Miller
and a
gets
miss,
the
and that'll get a
strikeout.
groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just
batter, number
chuckers.
7.
They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big.
And
Carlos
here comes
Martinez
Tsunami.
from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
18, Carlos Martinez.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Yachty.
On the first,
Goldie
and that
got
means
him.
the
1
Braves
out
are
away.
now down to their final out.
The pitcher, number 50, Jerry Glovin.
For the pitcher here.
Number 45.
Belly's into the game
Francisco.
for the Braves.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now
Down
they're
to their
down
last
to their final
strike.
strike tonight.
Tsunami.
Final strike for the Braves.
Delivers. Fouled off. The kick. The delivery. And he's still alive. Pitch from Tsunami. To Cervelli.
And he
Fouled
fouls
off
this one
again.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now
Ball
a good pitch
one.
around the knees,
That
but it
is
doesn't
one.
quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you don't want to
Now
get
he'll
caught
step
looking
off.
for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he
Tsunami
did.
delivers.
Swing
Struck
and a
him
miss,
out.
and
Play
he's
Gloria,
got
St.
a
Louis.
no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Cardinals win 17-0 in game 1.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his
Perfect
guys
game,
to the
game 1.
victory. Well, heroes are made in the
Paul
postseason,
Goldschmidt,
and he was
player
at least
of the
a hero
game.
in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
$17-0, the final tonight. St. Louis win the opener here in the division series. Miles Michaelis is credited with the win. Mike Soroka allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And that was game 1 of the NLDS. This is Trevor the Ice Mask Gang here. Until next time, stay frosty.